I focus more on the scarcity and rarity of the card versus the grade. So for example, I had a 2010 Bowman Chrome first of Machado blue, PSA 10, right? I sold that and bought a BGS 95 gold Machado refractor for the same price. So I sold a blue PSA 10 and bought a BGS 95 gold for the same price. Right. So for me, I would much rather have the gold and continuously work on ways to get a more scarce card than a grade. That's another piece of advice that I have. And that's just what I like to do. I think about it, for example, with grading is, imagine if you and I were 12 again, right? And we're opening up wax. Right. And we're opening up 2010 Bowman Chrome. And we both pull Machados. You pull a blue and I pull a gold. And you try to tell me under a magnifying glass that your corners are better than my corners on my gold, and you want to trade. Yeah. I would look at you like you're crazy, but yet that's what's going on in the market. Or you could do the same example with, a Mike Trout first Bowman X-Fractor that just sold. That was a pristine BGS black label. It sold for 4 or 5x to what his blue to 150 sells for. Wow, so imagine if we were kids again and I had 4 or 5 blue Mike Trout first Bowman autos out of a box, and you pulled one X-Fractor to 225. Right. But you again told me, you know what? I actually think this is better quality. You want to trade all 4 of your blues for my one X-Fractor? Like, I don't know if people realize they're doing this. I love grading and I think it's really important, but there's that equilibrium where grading is only as important as the next tier of refractor that there's available. So I think in the past, you take a mantle, 52 tops mantle, there were no variations of that. So grading was all you had to go by. Now, why would I pay a ton for a PSA 10 refractor when there's a blue? And why would I pay a ton for a PSA 10 blue when there's a gold? So I'm sure at some point, if it's the red to 5 and there's a PSA 10, maybe you want to go after it at that point. But if I can keep stepping up tiers of scarcity and rarity of a card versus grading, I'm going to do it.